What's up, guys, and good morning. We are back in the house, if you guys couldn't tell. Last time we saw you guys, we were still at Disney in California having fun with my sister and all of her family, and we've come back to a less than perfect situation. It's snowing. And it's snowing a bit. There's like already a couple inches on the deck, and it's supposed to keep snowing for a few hours, and it's like getting increasingly worse. So needless to say, we are out of the California summer sun, and we're back to Utah's impatient spring-winter combination. I think before we get started here at the house, we just want to kind of fill you guys in how we got from California to here.
It has been such an incredible week. We got to spend time with Jennifer and all the kids, and Joel and Leo, and honestly, it was just so nice to have some quality time and to do the theme parks in California. I don't think I've been to any of those parks since I was like 14. I've only been once in my life. The kids have never been, and we spent so much time convincing kids that roller coasters were fun, and then them realizing that that was true, and us just having an absolute blast.
All right, there goes Grayson in bed.
Enjoy your ride.
The Airbnb that we stayed at was really adorable. It had a pool in the backyard, and these kids are growing up in Wisconsin where it snows almost as much as it does here. So they absolutely loved the pool.
Oh no.
Oh
It is a possum. It's a possum and he can't get out.
no!
Hurry, he's running out of energy.
Oh, he's so tiny!
Alright, baby, where's your mommy?
Oh, he's so sweet!
How you doing, buddy? Well, that was eventful. Just woke up and came outside and there was a baby possum in the pool. Not something that happens at our house.
All right, well, our little possum friend is alive and
Well,
doing
he
pretty
just
well.
He just ate a piece of it.
Did you give it to him?
No, we threw it over there and then he ate it.
What is it?
It's a pear.
Oh, you guys gave him some pears. So
It's just one, we just cut it up a lot.
So after we took him out of the pool, he was very shaky, and my sister is like the most animal-loving person I've ever met in my life, and so she brought out a towel and she like kind of put him in the sun so he could warm up, or she or he, I don't
And
have
then
no
I
idea.
came out here and he wasn't in the blanket, and then somebody found him.
So he made his way over here to the bushes, and they brought him some cut up little pieces of pear, and now he's feasting on those pears, and looks like he's gonna make it. We just got to kind of stay away because Allie says she saw some fleas on him, so nobody wants fleas, and hopefully he gets back to full strength and can make his way
And
through the rest of the neighborhood.
And hopefully he stays alive.
Yeah, hopefully he stays alive. See you later, Polly Possum.
So then, even though we were in the spirit of having a lot of fun on vacation and we love sharing with you guys when we're having a lot of fun, we actually decided that we were gonna kind of kick back, not do anything for the day, and head to the beach. And so basically from the beach, all we have is a handful of photos. It was Joel's first time at the beach and Leo's first time at the beach. It was in fact a week full of firsts for Leo. It was his first time at the beach, but then when we got back, the Airbnb had a pool and it was his first time in the pool.
One of my absolute favorite things while we're on vacation here with Jennifer and all the kids is that there's a pool in the backyard and that it's absolutely gorgeous weather. This is the weather where Trent should be shaving his beard for sure. I know as soon as we go back to Utah, it actually snowed yesterday at our house. We're not gonna even think about that right now. We're all playing in the pool. It's just an amazingly warm and sunny Saturday afternoon.
Without fail, whenever we go somewhere warm, it snows back at our house, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Are you excited? Are you excited?
Oh boy. You ready for your first swimming lesson? I'm gonna take this hand face grabbing as a yes. Oh, it's cold!
Leo, it's like a big bath.
Leo's not gonna like this, it's freezing.
It's like a bath, Leo.
Ready?
Whoa.
Oh, look at you! Immediately, like, no sir.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, look at you. Are you guys cold?
No.
No?
I don't know how they're just sitting in
It's like a big bath.
You're gonna be a fish.
All right, well, the verdict so far, I think, is that it's very cold, but once you get in, everyone's having a good time, so I gotta get in and join the party.
Then we rolled right into Leo's first time having an ice cream cone.
What are you doing?
What are you doing there, Leo?
Are you allowed to eat this? I don't know. I don't think so.
Ice cream is as big as you are. Is this bad parenting?
Yes, probably. Oh, but you're happy, huh? Are you a happy boy?
It's like, am I in trouble?
Okay, that's enough.
And not to mention, this was Leo's first time being in California or out of the state or to an amusement park or any of that stuff. And let's just say, with all of the people around, Leo is much more entertained than he is here at home with just mommy and daddy, huh?
Honestly, it was definitely the trip of a lifetime.
All in all, we ended up spending about 8 days with my sister and my nieces and nephews and Joel, and it was like the best family get-together vacation experience that I think I've ever had. It was an awesome time getting to hang out in a house where basically everybody is together 24/7. It was like we were one giant family, and I think Joel had an awesome time. I know my sister and my nieces and nephews had an awesome time, but after that full week of fun, it was time to say goodbye.
Yep. It's been a lot of fun. Yes, it was.
Bye,
Bye bye.
It's good to see you. Thank you so much for coming.
Hey, Grayson, leave her alone.
Hey, hurt him.
One last headbutt. Bye. Thank you for everything. Bye. It was amazing. Hey, Scarlett, have a hug. Thank you. Allie got the hug.
Well, it's been a handful of days since we picked up the camera. We had a, fun day at Universal Studios. We had another day at Disney. Now we're basically leaving the Airbnb. These guys are heading to the airport. We're packing up into the car. And we basically have like a 10 to 12 hour drive today. So it's gonna be intense.
Flying. I cannot believe you got on an airplane.
Thank you for doing all of this for us.
Next time, the Bahamas.
January, that.
It's been so much fun hanging out this week with Jennifer and all the kids and just getting time together as a family, letting Joel hang out with his cousins, letting everybody meet Leo. Everyone had an amazing time. The weather was great, the activities were great, the food was great, the company was amazing. Definitely core memories formed this week. Bye, Sarah.
Bye.
Why safe to you?
When you get
Thank
there,
you.
We'll just hang out.
No.
Hey, say goodbye. Hey, thanks again. It was so fun. You too.
For everything.
Thank you guys for everything.
Of course.
You contemplating staying?
Yeah. It's been great seeing you.
Yeah,
I've had
buddy.
a blast.
I'm so glad. Good.
I love you guys.
Love you too, man.
Thank you.
Alright, happy trails.
Happy trails, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Keep us updated on your flight and everything.
Okay.
Make sure you get on. Aww. It was a really nice trip, and it's honestly so nice that they're old enough. Most of them are old enough that they will really remember this experience for what it was, and it was just like something that they can appreciate for the rest of their lives. So I'm really, really glad we got to give them this experience. Jennifer and all of you kids, we love you guys.
Are you ready for the longest drive of your life?
Not even a little bit.
We were like saying goodbye to everybody, and Joel is in here with Leo, and we go out to the car and Leo's just screaming and Joel's just like on his phone, just like trying to tone it out. And that's what it's like to be a big brother, I guess.
I've said it many times, I know I would change my ways, I know for sure. When all the crows decide to leave, they settle down beneath my feet. I've got it right and I got it wrong.
Love you, dude. It was a lot of fun.
Love you. So much fun.
See you this weekend. Yeah. After saying all of our goodbyes, even to Joel, it was very, very exhausting because we had just driven for 11 hours. We swung by my grandparents' house, we picked up Frank, and we headed home. And we got home to a nice, beautiful, dry house. There was no snow or rain or mud. Most of the snow around our house had completely melted. I was getting really excited to take down the shelter logic that we've been trying to do for the past like month or longer. And then we wake up today and it's snowing again. So we've got some projects to do around the house. I think we're gonna get started.
Smile, smile, smile.
Oh boy.
Smile,
Yeah.
smile,
Yeah, good boy.
smile, smile, smile.
That's a Frank dog. Yeah.
Para ti, mi amor.
Wow. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Basically, the entire time we've been in California, I've been drinking drip coffee. And to be entirely honest, drip coffee absolutely destroys my stomach. And after like 4 or 5 days of drinking drip coffee, I started having extremely bad anxiety because of like the acidity in my stomach, and it like causes all these issues. And I'm just really, really happy to be back where I can make a latte that's not super acidic, that doesn't destroy me and give me anxiety. I love this machine.
We had such an incredible time in Disney. I need a vacation from my vacation. I'm pooped. But the one thing that we didn't have to worry about at all while we were on vacation was the safety of our shop. Our shop is safe and secured thanks to SimpliSafe. And SimpliSafe is the sponsor of today's video. We've been using SimpliSafe for years. We installed their system in Terry, around our property, and even after trying other systems, we keep coming back to SimpliSafe for their simplicity, effectiveness, and reliability. My favorite features of the SimpliSafe system are that now we have a code we can use to get into the shop, so we don't have to worry about carrying around a shop key anymore. And also we have a camera, so we can check on what's going on inside the shop any time of day, no matter what. With a comprehensive set of sensors and cameras, you always know what's going on inside and outside your home.
Motion sensor added.
Everything ties into your keypad and home base, and you can set it up in just about 30 minutes.
Camera is ready for setup.
If you are in the market for a security system, now's the perfect time. If you click our link in the description, you'll actually save 20% when you sign up for an interactive monitoring plan, and you'll get your first month for free. Check out our link below or go to simplisafe.com/Trent Allie. And thanks again to SimpliSafe for sponsoring today's video.
So we've got Leo down for a nap right now, and the first thing on the list today is to get this crib completely built. Now, I'm not actually sure if I can build it down here and take it upstairs, but I'm gonna take it out of the box and I'm gonna double check that it'll make it up the stairs once it's assembled, because Leo's sleeping right now. I don't wanna build it up there. So I'm gonna build it here in the sunroom, and we really need it right now because Leo has about an inch above his head and an inch below his feet in his current little bassinet. He's getting really long, really fast. So I'm pressure's on to get the crib built. So I'm kind of hoping and praying that this is going to be like an easy setup and that this won't be like a super extravagant setup installation. Once I open it and get the instructions out, it's most likely going to tell me what kind of tools I need, and then I can usually assume how easy or hard it's going to be. But it looks pretty extravagant, and I don't know how pre-assembled it is, so let's open it up and find out.
Frozen feet, raindrops falling on the street. I can't recall when I last saw the sun. Summer's just a memory, a faded piece of history. No one can remember all the fun. The late night barbecue, zipping on a genie juice, cruising down the road, no thought of getting old. The girls are hot, but the beer is cold. Yeah, that's the way we roll, baby.
Hi there, buddy boy. Did you have a good nap? Yes. Hello. Hello. If you guys can see, he's almost at the top on this side, and he's touching on the bottom of the crib on the foot side. So this bassinet is supposed to be good for up to 6 months. He's about 5.5 months right now, and he's a long boy. He is definitely outgrowing this quicker than we expected. I love when you're so smiley after a good nap. Yeah. Yeah. So it's very important that we get this other crib built, start to transition him out of the bassinet, because unfortunately time is flying and it feels like just yesterday that he was born, and also like he's getting bigger and heavier by the day. I'm surprised you're building this down here and not upstairs.
He was sleeping. And I think we'll be able to carry it upstairs.
Okay.
What do I believe? What makes me feel it to write you this song? 2 hours a day, 5 months and a year. Oh, I loved you too long. You keep blowing me out, I keep holding you in. I keep asking myself, oh, why do you still hurt?
Handles are gold.
What?
Super gold.
Really? Didn't plan for that one.
Did they not show the handles in the...
I think they just looked brown, like wooden. I was like, oh, there's wood in the bedroom, that's fine.
50 Shades Gold.
Well, this crib install is going way faster than I expected. Trent is just finishing up building drawers that will go under the crib for a little bit of storage, and then we're going to transport it upstairs. Problem is, right now there's no space. So while he finishes that up, Leo and I are going to make some space upstairs.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive.
Hi. How you doing? Frank? Not in his mouth. I know you want to lick in his mouth. Yes, just how about around his mouth? Not in his mouth. For a long time, Leo didn't understand the concept of jumping in the jumper. He would just kind of like sway. And now he really wants to be standing or crawling or just like moving. And the jumper is just all of a sudden endless entertainment. It's super cute. If we feel like we want to try it, we can always just try it. It's not like...
I would literally rather turn the bed so that the pillows are against the wall and push it all the way into the corner and then put the crib at the foot of the bed.
You want to put the bed in the corner facing this way? I don't know if it's wide enough.
What's wide enough?
That piece of wall.
Yeah. It's as wide as it is tall, so
Ooh.
go to here.
That's an interesting idea.
Yeah, then just one of us has to crawl into bed. You.
Are you kidding me? I'm the one that gets up 15 times a night.
Well, I get up at least once.
Come on.
What?
What kind of feng shui is that?
I'm just trying to maximize space here. So
I
it's
know.
like we have a limited amount of space. We want to keep an open space in the center of the room. So we have to like utilize everything around the room. So if we put the chair here in front of the windows, it could be a dog bed on either
And
side.
this is going to go away, remember?
Exactly.
So
then in order to grab like a piece of clothing, you'd have to like walk through this maze, get a piece of clothing in there.
yeah, you just jump over the bed.
Yeah, right. Break this bed.
Clark Trent, not a problem.
Ta-da.
All right, well, the crib is pretty cool. We're going to grab a mattress that we have, fit it in there, and we're going to do a little bit more brainstorming on how to make this space as functional as possible. Obviously, we have some thinking to do.
I don't know what it means, but there's a smile upon your face. And I see something shimmering in your eyes.
Well, all of the brainstorming about where the furniture is going to go in the bedroom has really got me super hungry. So I came down here and I made us a nice turkey and cheese sandwich. And can I just say that like turkey and cheese and mayo and like mustard on bread just seems like such a plain, boring, like no substance sandwich. And all you have to do is throw like a big fatty piece of leaf lettuce on there. And it adds so like the crunch and the volume and a little bit of flavor. And normally I put salt and pepper and it makes a sandwich. And I didn't do that today because I forgot. So we're gonna scarf down these sandwiches and then we're heading into the valley. And we've got some cool things to go check out.
And just like that, the snow is basically almost fully melted. It stopped snowing finally. I think it's actually supposed to keep snowing later tonight. This weather is just really teasing us because every time we try to start working on the garage, it snows, literally every time. So hopefully soon it'll stop and be springtime for real. Hello?
So these guys have been working away at Pamela Vanderson 1.0. We're about to step in here and check what type of progress they've made. I'm really excited to see what they've been up to. What's going on in here?
What's up, dude? Long time no see.
How are you?
How was Disneyland?
It was nice. It looks so fresh and so clean.
Look at the shower.
Oh my goodness.
There you go. Now I'll go shower. A little dark in here.
Wow.
Just needs to be sealed.
Fantastic, dude.
Yeah, not too bad.
Why are we selling this fan?
You guys should just keep it. Just keep it.
Ah,
You can camp in it in the backyard and pretend like you're traveling.
exactly. Oh my gosh. How are you feeling?
Not too terrible. I'm feeling all right.
How's the knee?
Knee's good. Knees. I'm like back in physical therapy.
You're down to one
Bendy.
crutch.
Down to one single crutch.
Nice.
Single crutching around here.
When we said we were doing a full facelift on our original Pamela Vanderson, I didn't even realize the extent of what that meant. Full facelift.
Switch is on the right, just like
Oh, it's already.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Boom. Looks
Yeah,
good, dude.
bud.
Pretty.
I do have to replace the inverter. The fridge is like basically still brand new.
Yeah.
And then I got the new furnace, got the new water heater, new water pump, flushed the whole system, and then we got the new stove oven combo. We got the same Furrion stove and oven combo that's in Pamela 2.0.
Wow.
They got that all fitted up, and then it's getting a new tabletop, a new countertop. Everything's getting, a new coat of paint. Everything's getting sealed up. Obviously, all the white has been redone. It looks all nice and bright and beautiful right now. And then they're going to do a new coat of blue on all of the blue once that stuff's done. What are you saying over here?
Said don't forget the new nature set.
Oh,
That's
right.
the most important thing.
So we also got a new Nature's Head toilet. We got a new mattress. And then we actually tiled the walls and the ceiling in the shower that we were looking at a minute ago. Because before, we just had like FRP plastic sheeting up there. And it worked, but like it didn't look nice.
The camera doesn't do it justice, but it is so crispy clean in the best way possible.
Yeah, if we had a before and after shot of what the inside of these cabinets look like, then it would like be easy to tell and make sense, but
Luckily, we don't have a before.
they look amazing right now, and before they look like we had driven through South American roads for a year and a half with cans and bottles and all kinds of stuff in there. This will be cool now because that oven has like the fold up top, so you can still get to the spices while you're cooking.
Wow! Major improvement there.
Revolutionary.
Yeah.
Revolutionary. I'm really excited because I would say like probably another week, maybe 10 days or so of working on this, and it's gonna be completely finished and in brand new perfect shape and ready to go to its new owner, which we've got a couple people that are interested right now. So if you are interested, you can send us an email and kind of, you know, stick your toe in the water, but it may be sold by the time you guys get to us. So I'm just happy. That's all I ever say. Anyway, we have been having some issues with our truck, and so I'm going to be going to look at a new truck and maybe be trading in the truck that we have. One thing that's really cool is we can trade in our truck right now for about $10,000 more than we bought it for at the beginning of the pandemic because of like the chip shortage and all these other issues. So we can go get a new truck and basically like make $10,000. So we're gonna go see what we can find.
Alrighty.
Love y'all.
We'll see you
Good
tomorrow.
To see you. Absolutely.
Cool. Okay.
See you manana.
Okay, sounds good. All right, love you, bye. We have some exciting plans for tomorrow that Bryce is going to join us on. In the meantime, he's going to continue to work a bit here. Matt is actually out of town and will be back in a few days. And we have been having some problems with this truck, and things are just starting to snowball. First it was just the transmission, now there's a huge leak in the roof. There's a couple other issues, and at a certain point we're just trying to determine whether we should cut our losses and trade it in for something else. So we're gonna do a little bit of research this afternoon and see what we can find.
All right, so we've made it here to a dealership that is just loaded with trucks. We're gonna be trading this in for a different truck. It's gonna be a little bit smaller truck. It's a Ram 1500, but it's a lot newer. It's like a last year's model instead of this truck is 10 years old.
Ready for your first time car shopping?
This is Daddy's favorite thing.
All the firsts. As you can see though, this place is just loaded with trucks. And maybe they're gonna put our truck in their lineup. So I think our truck's probably better looking than most of these trucks anyways. Ready? It's actually really funny. I walk in, they basically like take a copy of my license and they're like, here's the key, go take it for a spin. And it just like pays to be a little older. I remember like wanting to buy cars when I was like in my late teens and my early 20s, and I'd go to a dealership and they'd be like, oh, we have to get you approved for it before you can test drive it. You need to work out financing or make a deposit before you can test drive it. And they're just like always worried about you just like trying to joyride cars, I guess. And now that I'm like an old man, they're just cool with me taking it for a spin. So we're throwing Leo in the car seat and we're gonna jump in and take it around the block. Okay, feels pretty nice. It's just new. It just feels nice because it's new.
It's just really clean.
And it is really clean, which
We're not used to this level of
if
cleanliness
you've seen the
anymore.
inside of our car, it's like just an atrocious disaster. But it feels bigger in here. It's a smaller truck, but like this feels more spacious inside.
Yeah, it's nice.
Is it a trick or is it actually more spacious?
Well, it's not full of our stuff, so it probably feels much bigger.
Good point.
Well, we just left this little dealership, and I mean, there's a bunch of like good signs, green flags, good vibes. Everything feels really good. We're both just kind of trying to weigh our options and not get super overly excited and just like jump to conclusions, which for Trent is always like, let's just get the truck. This is a cool truck. I mean, this truck is kind of falling apart. We've had it for a long time and we bought it used and we put it through
really beat it up.
And we put it through the ringer. It has served us really well throughout the construction process on our house, but I think that we could get away with a smaller truck. It's maybe a little bit too big for what we actually need, and there's just a lot starting to go wrong with it.
Yeah.
So it's just, and it's a good market right now. So we were able to get a really good trade-in value on this truck, which you never really expect when you bring in a used car.
Yeah, I mean, they're still trying to give us like as little as possible for our truck, but also the truck that they're selling is like thousands and thousands of dollars less than anybody else offering that same model of truck. So like these guys have really competitive pricing, but their trade-ins are also not super high valued because they don't have as much of an overhead like price or like profit margin to work with. So that's fine. Like I don't mind giving these smaller guys some business and like helping them out, and I'm getting a good deal on the truck. We'll give them a good deal on our truck. It's still way more than we bought it for. And like I put 50,000 miles on the truck. So
You
like
mean the trade-in is way more than we bought it for?
yeah.
Yeah,
They're giving us like thousands of dollars more than we paid for this.
Yeah.
And that was 2 years ago and 50,000 miles ago.
Yeah.
Like
Hold on.
it's crazy.
Anyway, I think we're gonna go home and talk about it. Maybe we'll give it a couple days of thinking and then decide. Oh boy. It's such a debate about this truck. We're like really excited about the option of having just a truck that's a little bit more reliable, honestly. If the transmission wasn't going out, we could probably deal with the other things happening with our truck right now, but there's just so many like little things that are all starting to crumble.
I mean, the transmission is the straw that broke the camel's back, but it's also the biggest of the straws. So it's the tree trunk that broke the camel's back after there was a lot of straws on the camel's back. So it's whatever. Maybe we'll get a new truck. Maybe I'll have a change of heart. I don't know. Maybe you guys will see in the next video. Maybe we'll just have a new truck. Who knows?
Either way, it's been such a crazy week of travel and excitement and family time and building a new crib for Mr. Leo and just getting our life back on track. In the next video, no, I don't want to say that because I feel like I'll jinx it.
All right, let me just give a little disclaimer here. We've been saying we're going to take down the shelter logic for what feels like months, and we have had full intention of doing so, but it just keeps snowing. But with how much it snowed today, and basically all of that snow is gone, that's a really good sign for me that it's time to take down the shelter logic. We may have a little skiff, couple more, inch here, a couple inches there, but it's gonna melt immediately. Most of it's gonna be rain. So I think in the next video, we're gonna go pick up Lika.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna take down the shelter logic. So don't mark my words because, it could be snowing and maybe we won't take it down. But I have full intention of taking it down. And if we don't, we'll just finish the built-ins in the bedroom. So Leo's had a long day. If you guys enjoyed coming along on this adventure, make sure you show us by giving us a big thumbs up on today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.
Tired snowflakes are coming down, collapse into water when they hit the ground. I hear the sound of empty streets. Yesterday has gone to sleep, so all that's left